always low prices at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza.
I think probably first and foremost, on the water issues, and we've been pushing for it for the last couple of years. We definitely need to get some more funding to Division of Water Resources so we can come up with a true accounting and I'm talking about an accounting of all the basins, where they are, what their appropriation level is, what their pumping level, are they being overpumped? And, we've got the 258 basins in the state. The data we've got in place is pretty hit and miss, to say the least. And even to go to the state engineer's office, and I don't have to say the state engineer's office, like most agencies in the state today, since COVID, it's pretty hard to access any live people. It's a lot harder to get data retrieved. And then, let's be honest, the data that is in the Division of Water Resources has got a lot of holes in it. I'm saying the data isn't accurate and it's not complete. So, you could be a water right holder on the fringe or engaged, and they might not have your data. So clearly we need to bring the staffing levels up in Division of Water Resources. Once you put the staff in place disseminating that data, I think you still got to take 5 years, because again, you've got to establish your 5-year crop inventory, 5-year pumping records before you can take an action. And when Jason King was a state engineer, he talked about designating 162 as a critical management area, but it was never done. And the reason for that is, even though it's totally appropriated and over appropriated, it's not over pumped. Now, there are almost 40% of the basins in Nevada are over appropriated and also over pumped. So there are a number of them that are in worse shape than what Basin 162 is. But the bottom line is, and that's why I think it's so critical that we get this database in place and make sure we know exactly, all right, what is the status of 162? At what point are we over pumping? Nobody has that number. I blame Division of Water Resources. They have failed. They dropped the ball. They've been in place over 100 years, but they still don't have accurate data. And I continue to say there are water applications that have been delivered to the Division of Water Resources by the Pony Express that have never been acted on or incorporated. It's that bad. The Supreme Court did rule that the state engineer has the authority to regulate domestic wells. And so with that technically moving forward, I think the state engineer could, in fact, start denying, intent cards or the right to drill a domestic well if the basin's over appropriated. And I think the Supreme Court verified that he has the authority to do that.